With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. O Canada, we stand arise, we stand on God for thee.
Here's Evander Kane to the Panther line. Verhaeghe lost his stick, it went flying. Verhaeghe kicks it ahead to Mikkola, and then Bouchard fell down. Mikkola moves in, centers, Rodriguez score! And we're tied again!
This is just a series of bad luck here at the neutral zone. Aaron Sick goes flying in the air for Verhaeghe. Broomberg ends up tripping over it, and then Mikkola tries to get that puck across the crease. It doesn't quite make it. I think you're right. He gets credited with his second goal of the game, and the Oilers have to be shaking their heads. The bad luck that they just received.
Patterson in tight, Tkachuk! How did that stay out? Oh, KP Cage for the captain off a pretty setup from Norris, and he'll be looking back, wondering what happened on that one.
Back in Bergonza's backdoor pass, they score!
Oh, he broke the camera. He's got glass in the net.
That's the problem.
Here you go.
This would look like if someone shot a puck at your TV or a window you were standing in front of.
Open at the right point is Gudas. He'll wind and fire off a San Jose stick. Scored! It floated in the air, and Blackwood never picked it up, and it floated in the net.
It's an alley-oop goal for Radko Gudas. There, it's way up in the air. You see Blackwood, he has no idea. It was Mike Hoffman that came out to try and block the shot. And my goodness, when things are not going well, like they have not been going well, those are the types of things that seem to happen more often against you.
So he's matched that total up to 7 points. Weird Karam! Oh, what a stop! Unbelievable as Dvorak robbed by Adin Hill.
Christian Dvorak's trying to figure out how that puck did not go in the net.
Unreal from Adin Hill to recover.
Get that first regulation loss. And oh, what a save by Demko. He atones for his own error. He got caught behind the net. Fired on goal by Palmieri, and Demko came scrambling back to make a marvelous save and keep this game tied.
Monday, prior to that Tuesday game, Shepard gets a signals cross there, has to scurry back into the cage, and it's a slam dunk. The Islanders have tied it.
Everything's about communication. Shot that puck too early, hit the skate of the defender.
One off the stick of Power and high and off the glass. Long shot, they score! Ehlers with the shot. What a weird play as he's holding the offensive line and he just whips it to the net. Ehlers was going to change at the end of a shift. He'll take that one all day long as he's all smiles.
You've been around for 20 years. You know how to act on the ice and on the bench. Mark on going, pay attention because here comes a puck. And he bails out his trainer. That might have caught the gentleman in the back of the head. He's make the save, make a fan happy.
And Steve Kazari, I believe, no, it's going to be Rank, letting us know what the call is. As Garrett Rank's tangled up with the equipment.
Except there's a malfunction with the equipment.
The review, there was goaltender interference.
Yeah, no goal. Ray, you're 1 for 1 in your Canucks career.
Is it in? Is it not? Does it count?
They have yet to see a goal.
Shoots fired wide up the end board to go. Sanderson drops it back. In comes Panthers and a pass across the scores. He bats it in. Tim Stutzer with an incredible hand play. Wins it for Ottawa. Oh, what a goal!
What a tough way to lose a game. If Reimer didn't move his head, it would have hit it.
Weaves his way and finds Carlson in front. Rust, a redirect save, rebound, score! Brian Rust, the hero, and it's not a California dream. The Penguins have swept their way through the West Coast for the second time in franchise history. 4-3 over LA.
We got a little review here, possibly.
After the video review, it was determined that the play was offside. Therefore, the call of the ice is overturned. There's no goal. Please reset the clock for 137.
Oh, boy. Well, it's one thing when it's an empty net goal taken away by being offside in Anaheim. This one has a little extra sting. Nice drop pass. Rust will try again. Comes behind the net. Wrap around. Score! Are you kidding me? Take that one to the bank. Brian Rust clinches a California sweep, and the Penguins top the Kings 4-3 in OT.
You gotta be kidding me.
And this is what I got from being in Atlanta. It's my bobblehead. So
They hand these things out in November or December. That night, not very long after 9/11, security was at a high. So there was a package on the MARTA, the transit system. They shut down the MARTA. They had to investigate. They found my bobblehead in a box. Andrew Brunette said the next day, they should have found out that earlier because the box was probably talking.
Giroux, Stutzla alone in front, shoots. Reimer makes a stop, rebound, score! The puck was tipped in front of the shot by Batherson. Brady Tkachuk parked there, and Ottawa's got the opening goal.
I think Brady Tkachuk gets a piece of that completely by accident. Craig Batherson's dancing in the pile.
Lost an edge, speeds it back and forth. Tkachuk scores! What a feed by Stutzla, and Tkachuk's got his second.
Perry, right down Broadway, shot, score! Radko Gudas ties the game at 2. Look at that celebration there by the Beard. The Butcher, as he's known to his teammates, Radko Gudas.
Drops off, Hughes in front, tipped in, McHale. You think it's an own goal? Hughes will get credit. The beat goes on for the Canuck captain who ties the game at 1.
Here's Heiskanen, shot, and scored on the rebound. Pass, it's Fox, a shorthanded shot, score! Sends it low, triangle passing, score! Shot, save made, rebound, another save, score! Fleury seated down, puck loose, scored! Heiskanen, Robertson, one-timer, score! 5 power play goals in the game. Flip Johnston, shorthanded, he scores! The Stars put a snowman up here in St. Paul. It is 8-3.
5 power play goals and 2 shorties. Unbelievable.
Puck checked away by Dursey. Evangelista not aware. And now out of the box comes Stetcher. Stetcher in! He scores! A stunning play. Troy Stetcher picks up a loose puck right out of the penalty box and ties the hockey game.
Turnover and just clearing the puck. Little bit of awareness there, talk. You got to be ready to go. You have to know that penalty's expiring.
To Forsling, there's the shot. Knocked down in front. Reinhart, the feed, they score! He banked it in!
When you're hot, you're hot. And you can score goals from behind the goal line. He realized that Soderblom was out of position. He had his legs spread, off balance. Why not just deflect it in off the goaltender? That's a set play.
And then twisted around by Iafallo. Look out, Binnington back on the goal, they score. And Kyle Connor, with Binnington out of the net, makes it 4-1.
Another little miscue behind the net here between the Blues goaltender. They've won 4 in a row. DiGiuseppe sends one across, and Forsberg stopped that and pops back out of his glove. For what an early, spectacular save.
He gloves it and puts it down like he's just going to roll it to the corner. This is on the line. He rips it out of the air. I think they're taking a little peek at this just to see if this goes over the line.
After video review at 19:45, the puck is quickly across the goal line.
Video doesn't lie. It ends up going just over. You see the frustration of Anton Forsberg, and like I said before, you make a save like that, sometimes you want the benefit of the doubt, but it just made it over.
Marchand bunts it forward. Charlie Coyle to Pastrnak to Coyle, who has a hat trick for the first time in his NHL career.
Unselfish Pastrnak. They wanted Coyle to get the hat trick.
Again, when that gives a little room for Nylander. Drop. Tavares shoots. Off the post. Rebound. Giordano can't jam it in. Oh, he had it right in his feet along the goal line and somehow couldn't knock it in the goal.
Giordano. I don't know
how
hit
the back of his ski right there.
I don't know how he didn't put that into the net. He actually made a save on himself.
He did. He kicked it out.
Oh, no! Thanks, Joey.
A timer over the head of Luukkonen. A rebound is put in. Evgeny Malkin with some absolute sorcery from the corner. Are you kidding me?
Nobody expected that. Luukkonen absolutely surprised. He's going, are you serious? Sega Genesis play almost just held down the shoot button.
Do you think you have travel problems? This is Victor Hedman chasing down his own luggage on the tarmac. Ray, there are people just like you. I mean, that happens to you all the time, Ray.
He's got to have a good bag, though. The wheels are good. It picked up some momentum. Maybe he's asking Corey Perry for some help, the old teammates.
Quinn Hughes. JT Miller shoots. Hit both posts. Hit one post. Maybe hit the bar and then the other post.
Pedersen's calling goal. The referee waved it off.
And there you go. It did go in, I guess. It hit the near side post, hit the back bar, then the far side post, I guess. And JT Miller's made it 5-2 on the power play.
All right, let's break this down. You got to keep your eye on the puck, but what do you do when it's the stick coming your way? You watch out. Beggar, good job picking up your head at the last minute. You didn't knock over your notes, and then you calmly hand the stick back to Lois Arena. Nicely done.
You know, I've had a lot of things happen between the benches and a lot of close calls with pucks. I've never had a stick go up that high like that before.
To the side, Pettersson, Besser scores!
He's coming back soon.
Oh, tipped in front. It's in as it's the first career goal for Kevin Korchinski.
Off of Radish's skate blade. That was the key there.
Gostisbehere. Back to Mata. Shoots. Bouncing puck. Score.
I think it's a rug roast for David Perron. I think this hits the hip of Perron. Yeah, that didn't even catch a stick. Wild carom. Wow. Mata head up, get it down. But nobody knows where it is.
As his 4th of the year.
Side of the net. Pozo out in front for Krebs. And oh my goodness, Antti Raanta, mercy! He just robbed Peyton Krebs blind.
Oh, Domingue didn't have his equipment on. They dropped the puck. He had his stick and his mask on the top of the net, and they dropped the puck. Oh, man. Give the guy a break. His glove wasn't on.
No, he's yelling at him, and he's got to quickly get everything back on.
I would like to know what was the linesman explaining to the two captains while we were away. It went on for a long time. It looked like a UFC weigh-in. Ben staring at Marchand, and then at the end, the stripes cleared out, and the two of them stared at one another, had a quick word, and then away they went to their respective benches.
Mantha to the slot, it changed directions, and it's in! Anthony Mantha's going to get credit for this goal on a funky bounce in front of the net.
A sheepish look as he went to the bench, knowing that was an intended pass, but it banks off the body.
Phil DiGiuseppe back to Myers, long shot. Got behind Grubauer, Miller to the line, kept out by Morgan. The spotlight came on, people upstairs thought it was in.
And
that's in. That's in.
Morgan was there with the backhand. The referee initially waved it off, but the crowd knows what's going on.
After reviewing the play, the puck completely crossed the goal line.
He wants it again.
Across, Gostisbehere calling for it. Walks in, feeds it back across, they score! Gostisbehere again as it banks in.
Well, I mean, Colt Marsalis had some crazy caroms. This one, I think, goes in off a defenseman's stick and just a friendly bounce for Gostisbehere to even the score.
Run again. Up with it is Tavares and Nylander with Demko down. Tucks it in. He has done it for a 15th straight game.
Down was Demko, and then right off of the knee of Myers as he's trying to help his goaltender. You can see Demko off the post, almost tried to reach himself back, and Nylander slid it to the area off the knee and in, and just like that, it's a 2-2 game.
Nugent Hopkins up to Derek Ryan, short-handed, scores! That one just trickled right through the wickets on Johansson.
Really good hard work by Ryan, and that's a miscue by Johansson. That went in like a curling rock sliding to the button there, and I think Johansson was just anticipating a move that never happened, and he opened the 5-hole and it went in.
Yeah, that's a good stop by Lindgren. He had to face a 2-on-1, the first on
Look
that
at this from TJ Oshie. Did you see that?
Yes, I did. The lift.
He lifted it and he held it on the stick for a good count of 1-1002, and he did it twice. Dude has ridiculous hands.
Oh, he always has.
And to do that in a high-speed game, get out of here. 4 minutes with which to work in the second. Strong, great pass. Ovechkin, score! 3 unanswered for the Caps.
Misplay by Werenski trying to go up the wall. 4 guys caught, 3 behind the goal line. It's 4-on-4. You got to have man-on-man. You have to have someone in front. They don't have anybody.
Strong steals back to Rasmussen.
Oh, what
a stop. Loose in the blue. Is it covered up by Toronto?
Oh, my God.
Did a Leaf get a hand on that? Let's see. It looked like that was close. You can't close your hand on the puck in the crease. Boy, that was close.
The Toronto player covers the puck.
Well, he did put his hand on the puck by that replay for a second.
So in a goalless game, first career penalty shot for Sprong. And it's a goal! Daniel Sprong!
Wow. Here comes Johansson, shoots. It's off the stick of Hamonic. Now it's off the back of the net.
They're going to call a penalty shot?
Penalty shot's going to be called. Her second straight game of a penalty shot for handling the puck in the crease. Eric Brandstrom closed his hand on the puck.
Minnesota has been awarded a penalty shot for an Ottawa player closing his hand on the puck in the crease.
And he absolutely handles it and throws it. We saw Daniel Sprong score a penalty shot goal last night against Toronto.
Right, the first ever penalty shot goal scored in a game outside North America. And here comes the next. Johansson, stopped by Forsberg.
Gallagher's lost his left skate blade, and Pearson is trying to help him to the bench. It's like Bambi.
So Adventures in Skate Blades, the movie, tonight at the Bell Center, featuring these two guys.
So there goes Suzuki's. You can see it slide off. Now he's got the puck. Gallagher gets crushed. He's got a long way to go across, and it's what's your style going to be? What's your system going to be to get across there? That's a long way to the bench.
Do you practice that in the offseason?
You know what?
The slide crawl?
You should start practicing it.
Duchesne springs it. Seguin has a step. Seguin scores! Oh, he is him. More moves than a snake falling out of a tree and then tosses a backhand over top.
In front of Igor Shesterkin at the moment. Hughes retrieves it. He shoots his third shot already here, and it triples in, but the whistle had blown.
The puck get entered on the original shot on a continuous play. Therefore, we have a goal on the ice.
So it is a goal. Even with the whistle, the puck had entered off the original shot. That's the decision from Toronto. That was the original call on the ice.
The red line, he flips it in. Oh, Malkin was waiting for it. He was out of the net. It's in the net. Another fortuitous bounce, this time for Nemesnikov.
He comes out of the net here, but this puck doesn't have the speed to get by the trapezoid, and when that happens, he gets caught in no man's land.
Peterka tries to work around traffic. He's knocked to the ice. No arms going up at this point.
Oh, front scores! Alex Tuch!
He's going to play this puck to the front of the net. And as Carolina tries coming down the layers there in a little sloop underneath, Alex Tuch able to poke that one away in the same motion as he pokes it away. Bang, the puck hits the ground, and he takes the shot.
Old habits die hard for Austin. Yeah, it's the wrong penalty box. Sorry about that, guys. Got to move over. That's a good one. He has a laugh. Great creatures of habit. That's what we are.
Vancouver's got everything going for them, and here's a giveaway front scores. Giroux from Stutzla.
Well, this is one where just the quick reaction wasn't there from Joseph Woll. I don't think he felt the pressure at all behind him.
High roof, far side, Thomas. Shan shoots. He scores! The hat trick! His fourth career hat trick. What a shot by Shan, and another power play goal for the hat trick. Buchnevich in, and he scores! The hat trick for Buchnevich. 2 hat tricks tonight, and the Hats are flying in Denver.
You don't get one, you get 2 hat tricks tonight for the price of one.
To low. Besser below the goal line, and Allen sticks behind him. Jake Allen, no stick, gets well behind him. Mikheyev creates some space, shoots, score! Canucks take advantage. Ilya Mikheyev beats Allen with no stick. Helpless feeling.
Well, Allen thought about going to try and get it, knew that it was a little bit too far away, and it cost.